Hey guys, in this redgamingtech.com video I'm going to be taking a look at Ubisoft's Babel Rising, which is pretty much the idea of stopping the Tower of Babel being built. It's available on gamersgate among other websites. It's about £8, depending on what that is of course in your currency. I'm going to be taking a look at the options first, so let's have a look without any further ado. You can see the controls. I'm going to be using keyboard and mouse. Let's have a quick look. Control the pointer with the mouse and use the shortcuts with the other hand, okay? So we use WASD and control to switch elements, okay? Pew, 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 pew. Or I can also use mouse wheel as well. You can click to launch a local power and hold it to launch a trail power, whatever that means. Hold the middle mouse button or space for an ultimate power. Once locked, launch the ultimate power by releasing and move it really rapidly. Or I can smack the spacebar. I suppose I could do both, possibly, to increase the power strength. So if you hear lots of noise on this one, well, sorry about that. You can also use this. I'm not going to be using this. I'm going to be using this. But that doesn't mean, of course, you can't. Of course, it was an Xbox Live game as well, so it should be no problem. Let's have a look. How to play. Really briefly, you're a god. Awesome! I've been promoted in life. Although many would argue that I already was, but that's a different story. Let's have a look. Settings. There are sparse, to say the least. I'm going to be leaving in-game tips on. The vibration will be on. Not that it makes much of a difference since my 360 pad's not plugged in, and a vibrating mouse would make games interesting to say the least. So, you have a few options. Multiplayer I don't really think is a good idea, since, well, I don't even know the controls at the moment. Survival probably is not going to be a good idea as well, since they actually expect me to know things. So I figure campaign. The foundation. I need to kill 75 people. Okay. Sounds... Babylon has built a giant foundations in the middle of the city. Oh no, we don't want them to be doing stuff. The pride of these men doesn't bode well. Indeed, I shall smite them. I shall smite my enemies, and so forth. The priests are immune to an element. Okay, I didn't actually get to read that because it was pretty damn quick. Graphics are quite nice, actually. Fairly simplistic textures, but they work. They do work, I must say. I have to kill 75 people. Not quite sure how I am supposed to commit such a massacre, but we will find out momentarily, I am sure. Okay, let's try and see where the workers are coming from. Hold the right mouse button and turn. Okay. Okay, I have a fair idea. You must stop them. Okay, I am queuing with various things. Okay. What other things we got? Oh, I've only got stone at the moment. Well done. That's how you deal with a heretic, okay? I have a feeling some people are going to get pretty upset with this game. Every worker is a build tower. You're going to need a more effective power, I'd agree. Hold down the little mouse button. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Let's focus on the power until we've mastered it. Okay. Okay, I'm not quite sure what we're supposed to do now. Awesome. It's time to put an end to charge up by using two basic powers. Okay, use the basic power to put fury. Hold down the middle mouse button or the shift. That wasn't quite as fury as I thought. Oh, aim it at the tower. It could have probably have told me that beforehand. Oh, interesting. Is this it? Is there no other pew-pew-pewing? Okay. So, at the moment... fairly simple. I'm 80 points. 90 points. This is fairly simple. How many have we got to kill? That's the question. One more. Splat. Excellent. That was not too difficult. Could have been a bit more interesting, but it's very early at the moment. And obviously just introducing me to the fact that I can crush people with boulders. Evidently. Select another mission or restart. It took me 3 minutes and a half to do that. It's a good start, but I have a feeling I'm not going to give up so easily. I didn't get to destroy any towers. Ah, so actually you can destroy buildings. I'm not quite sure how you do that, but let's see. Fire and brimstone. Okay, so now I get to play with fire. Chain powers together. Withstand 20 waves of workers. Okay. Huh, that's quite cool. Okay, that's just maybe a little overpowered. Okay. I see, so... Fire takes a while to recharge. Let's try and create a bit of an earthquake. Okay. This isn't so bad so far. Boink, 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 and boink. Huh. Okay. Definitely have a feeling this could upset some people. Sweet. Let's rotate that a bit. My smitey powers are indeed in full effect. Oop. really not good. I don't know why they're so, like, lemming-like, to be honest. That's so satisfying to throw those massive boulders. Okay, punishment. Okay, that definitely did something bad to them. Really want to see what the other one does now. Let's see, can we get a better angle on this? That's probably the best one I can get, and maybe that one actually. Oh no, that one's actually terrible. Persistent little buggers, ain't they? I'm even setting them alight. There we go. Oh, okay. Oh, I like this one. Meteors take a few moments to come, but damn, they're worth it. So it's actually a little bit like Orcs Must Die in a way. Maybe not, the enemies aren't quite so hapless as Orcs Must Die though. Actually no, they're probably more hapless than Orcs Must Die. Only at the start, then they start to actually, try to beat you. These guys are just basically lemmings, they just walk into the fire. Although maybe it's not like that later. So, what about if I just create a nice earthquake for them? There we go. Okay. They can have a nice meal. Oh, I should have aimed it right there. This one's definitely best in a closed environment, so far at least. Basically you just build a nice fire there and they can't really get past it, you just throw a few rocks at them. It's kind of fun though, sniping him. There you go. If you waste your powers, you definitely have the tower built. So these have to be kind of an injury. Ah, victory. Awesome. That was pretty good. Got a nice amount of points. I'm not sure if that's good, but good job. We know why barbecue is forbidden in Babylon. Good old Babylon. That was a really good show as well. I don't know if you guys ever watched Babylon 5. Really good. There's actually a few episodes, I think, of the final season I still haven't watched. Sorry guys, really thirsty. It's extremely hot in here. So if you can hear fans or something in the background, I apologise. Not much I can do. I live in England and it's the land of no... yeah, I think I'll try that one. Ah! Defeat 40 priests. I've lost faith and acted on motives. We must stop them. Anyway, as I was saying guys, England is the land of no... Air conditioning. You need 2 elements. Is that it? I was hoping for more. Okay, well, I've got earth and fire, so I can't have wind. I can have rift and crush, but I do not have water and wind jet, which saddens me some. Oh well, never mind. As they say, let's have a look. Play. Don't forget to use fireball to destroy scaffolding. Oh, I didn't know that. Awesome. Definitely need that to recharge as soon as possible. Well, I don't really need to control. No, I suppose this actually rotates really fast, to be honest. I don't really need those extra controls though right now. Oh, sorry, tutorials on controls. I've kind of got the basics. Ah, so you think? Just to add insult to the wound. It's so wrong. I kind of think we know that by now. Ah. See, that worked well for him. So far, fairly simple, it's not that difficult. Yeah, I really think I know that one now. It's kind of irritating, go away. There must be I'm half tempted to tell that to buzz off. Yeah, you're not going nowhere. Yeah. These guys are real gluttons for punishment. You've got to give it up for human persistence, though. There we go. Oh, so you're going to be a pain in the ass and you're going to go with rocks, huh? Okay, I can just meteorite you, that's not a problem. I'm a rockin' and a rollin', baby. These guys should have adopted the journey philosophy and not stopped believing. Yeah, doink. I love how they just walk into the fire, they don't even wait for it to finish. These guys remind me of the old school lemmings, only you're actually trying to hinder them rather than assist them. Hey, where are you going? Aw. Yeah. That was actually quite satisfying. Yeah, you guys just walk into that now. Yeah. Thing is, they've kind of got me on there. Seriously, you guys need to go away. There we go. I feel like I'm sniping them. fire. There we go. A little bit of burning. The burning is love. Oh, damn it. You know what? Since these guys are so clumped together, I should do it. This guy's sounding a little bugger, ain't he? I'm not quite sure how many more I'm supposed to murder, but... let's see. I know that, but still, I want to at least murder some of them. There we go. It's getting a little bit harder now because they're coming quite quickly, actually. Set up a bit of fire there, at least there's some of them. Yeah. The wrath meter builds a little bit slowly, actually. Half expected it to build a bit quicker than that. There we go. That's more like it. Son! You know what? Yeah. It's actually really satisfying to watch them get crushed. There is a hell of a lot of these guys. Okay. Oh man, I was just not being helpful. This is definitely a game changer. Wow. There we go. Not too bad. Select another mission. Oh, hang on. Resist for 8 minutes. Jeez, that's a lot. Select elements, I need 2. Okay, so all I can have on this one is wind and water. Okay, sorry, water and earth, not wind and water. That doesn't even make sense. Let's play. Okay. I have 8 minutes. I don't think I'm going to play for this for 8 minutes, so I think you guys have got an idea by now, but it gives me an opportunity to at least show one more power. Okay. So rain isn't lethal. Okay, but that's pretty lethal. It's actually kind of awesome. Huh. Boink. Yeah, I can see how the water is actually quite helpful. Boink, boink, boink. No, I think my view's fine, thanks. I keep going too far and that's kind of annoying. I might just use control actually to switch, it's probably more accurate. There we go. I'm just going to leave that raining up there. I am curious to see what the power is. Oh, that's not very helpful. There we go. Really, I should have done all that there, but never mind. Oh, I've got Calamity, awesome. Okay, let's see what this does, shall we? Well, that's actually kind of harsh. So that pretty much wipes out everything. I should have guessed it was a flood. Anyway, I think that's a fairly good indication of what the game's about. At least for now. So anyway, guys, this is a pretty brief video, but I think it kind of gives you an idea of what the game's going to be about, at least, you know, at least its opening stages. Obviously there are more powers to unlock, but it's kind of a fun game. I don't think it's the best, you know, game I've ever played in the strategy genre or anything. But I think once, you know, you start incorporating more powers into it, and obviously you've got, you know, decisions to make, and there is quite a lot of management involved because you do ultimately have, you know, limited resources. It's not like you can just, you know, cause a massive earthquake and destroy everything in one go. You have to actually, you know, pick your targets. So it's pretty cool. Plus, as well, with the alternating powers the priests have, for example, that does somewhat add to a little bit of the challenge. Quite like it. It's, as I've said before, it's about £7. I'm sure what that is in US dollars. If someone wants to leave a comment, that would be fantastical. Whether it's worth it, up to you. If you're a fan of the genre, it's definitely not bad. The graphics are pretty nice actually. The textures are somewhat simplistic in certain areas, but come on, you can't really expect it to look amazing. And ultimately, it was developed as like an Xbox Live, cheap kind of game for a little bit of entertainment. Definitely fun, definitely worth picking up anyway. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this quick first look. So take care of yourselves, guys, and bye for now.